Hi, I'm SpongeBob, and for this review, I won't show up, but I just want to let you know that this video review is kind of responsible for the leaks. And by that, we waited until the day it came out, and a few days late, and now we're here to finally review Plankton the movie with these two guys. And now, I just promised you they had no involvement with the leaks whatsoever, and we're just revealing it because we did. I don't know how it happened, but let's just hoping the fourth SpongeBob movie doesn't get leaked before the movie comes out at the end of the year. Well, anyways, I will see you all. Bye.
What's the deal with daylight savings? I don't understand. Because of this view, we're blocking the camera with the lights on our heads instead of it being nighttime. I just don't get it. I don't understand the point. What's the deal with airline food? What are you doing? Doing a Seinfeld impression. Well, that has nothing to do with what we're doing. I know. It's daylight savings by the time we're filming this, and mostly we got some stuff to do on the Marrow. What do you mean, Mario Day? Yep. Does this mean we're finally getting news for the Mario movie too? Nope. Yeah, I think so. Alright, so anyways, let's just get it over with. It happened again. This movie got leaked, and yep, that's that. We still don't know who leaked it, and probably never will. So how much you want to bet in the comment section? How much you want to bet the SpongeBob movie 4 is gonna get, the entire movie itself is gonna get leaked? Well, it's gonna be different because this one is on theaters rather than on streaming. So this one could be an easy one to not get leaked. So, anyways, we'll find out soon. So, anyways, let's just get it over. Here's our review of Plankton the movie. Okay, change of plans. We're moving the camera right here just so it doesn't block the sun. So, anyways, here's the story. So, anyways, what's the story? It's about Plankton and Karen who love each other very much, and it's not where the birds and the bees, okay? I'm just letting you know that they had an argument and they decided, oh yeah, Karen, why can't we take over? And they're just like, I want the formula, that's all I care about. Yeah, why we used to we want to take over the world before. That's what all these flashbacks have been coming on this entire movie. You decided, you know what, I'll do it myself. I don't need you anymore, and bye-bye. And Hank is like, oh yeah, I'm gonna save you and take over the world with you, and also do the formula, and also yada. SpongeBob, you're helping with me because you caused the situation, and moving on, and afterwards they just try to save this entire movie is literally just flashbacks to the movie. Hey, you know that game, Flashback? I never played it. I just know it exists. And mostly, I should play it on the CDI. If it's on there, or it's already yellow, whatever. Yeah, honestly, what are my thoughts on the story? This movie is literally just flashbacks to the movie. It's just, stuff happens, and then later, like 25 minutes into something, this movie's not that long, by the way. And it's just like, we go flashback. And then we continue with stuff. And then we get another flashback. Continue with stuff, another flashback, continue with stuff, another flashback, and another flashback. I need to get to this by now. But let's get the obvious comparison out of the way. Is this better? Is the story here better than Sandy Cheeks? What kind of stupid fucking question is that? Of course it is. That one sucked. This one is good. Okay-ish. Okay, it's kind of like fine, but I wouldn't say like it's absolutely mid. I wouldn't say that. It's just, this is it. It's just like, I don't know. It's just what I'm trying to say is that the story here is just like, okay, just, you know that. But yeah, I think the main focus about this was about the flashbacks related to Plankton, and this is written by the Mr. Lawrence. The Plankton's VA, he does write. He has done writing before, so write some stuff before, and been working on some few SpongeBob episodes, I think. I don't feel like googling up, and yeah, honestly, that's pretty much what I think. So overall, what do I think about the story? It's just better than Sandy Cheeks, but it's passable nonetheless, and that's all I can say about it. Well, you're right. This is much better. I like this. I don't have to stare at the sun anymore and I go blind. So here's the animation. Obviously, compared to the animation on the Sandy Cheeks one, it's okay to cheap, but this one is better. And I know we're gonna keep comparing this because it's a spin-off movie. If it was like the main line, I think we would have done the same thing. But we went on anyways. So anyway, let's talk about it. The design on Karen when she goes full on ballistic with the 3 heads and the different personalities, like smart, the main one, and the evil one.
The hard one is its story. That's just good for a movie. Actually, we saw that in one of the flashbacks near the end of the movie. So yeah, honestly, and this is pretty much what I can safely say, and that's pretty much, I really got nothing to say, because mostly it's passable. To say that it's just a passable movie, it's just a passable animation. Like it's not amazing like the Sponge on the Run or the 2D or the first two movies. And better than the Sandy Cheeks one, even though that one was just fine as it is. But this one is just, well, it's just visually wise. And that's how bad it looks. And honestly, I really got, there's really not much for me to say, because honestly, this animation is just mostly with how the textures look and how they all work, and just mostly simple as that. It's just nothing to say. I'm like running out of stuff to say. It's just absolutely fine and just passable, to say the least, for a Netflix movie. Okay? And that's all I can safely say about that. You know, it's just me getting like dark outside, like the moment we came here. I don't know. So anyways, whatever. Here's the characters. Well, we would obviously review the Big Boy SpongeBob first, but this is Plankton's movie. Just like Sunday, we will do the same thing with this one. I will just say this. Plankton is good. Honestly, this whole movie is just about his flashbacks. Even though we're retconning everything from like some of the stuff, like Friend or Foe from season 5, or some other stuff that I would ever reason, but I think you understand right now. But honestly, this is just honestly weird, because honestly, this is actually, I enjoyed it here. And Mr. Lawrence knows his Plankton, and he will give us a Plankton. And he gave us a Plankton, and he will like us Plankton. And we like this Plankton, whether we like this Plankton or not. Say that 5 times fast. Whatever the hell I should say. Now let's talk about Karen. Let's just, you wanna talk about Karen? I should talk about it. I know. Alright, Karen is mostly, how do we put this? Quote unquote villain, to say the least. And mostly how, everything will work out in the end. It just won't do anything, nonetheless. So, honestly, what can you say about this? It's just, Karen is pretty much the highlight of the whole movie, and mostly with the 3 personality traits that she has in the 3 heads, and mostly with how all of this worked out in the long run, with how Karen just went from a friend that was made from potatoes and a calculator and a motorcycle happening outside, and mostly just how, how do I say this? How she still cares about Plankton after all of this crap that she just sowns him her I wouldn't say divorce, but mostly more break up, like the alliance. Like, alliance is true when we're leaving, and yeah, something like that. So, wanna look for the rest? Oh, do I? Let's talk about SpongeBob. He's the therapist guy for a majority of the movie, trying to explain the flashbacks of Plankton that is needed to show the plot. So honestly, he's just there because he needs to be there. What about everybody else? They have no purpose to the story. Mr. Krabs does nothing. Squidward does absolutely nothing in this entire movie. And Mr. Krabs, all it is just tries to destroy the 3 robots and Karen, the 3 robots, and nothing else. And mostly, the only people that did something in the majority of the cinemas are the Sandy, which Sandy usually does better here in this one compared to her own movie. This is Puff, which, okay, and Pearl, what? Okay, girl pose. That's how they say the day. And mostly, oh yeah, Patrick, he does nothing until the end of the movie, where they get to the engine room and try to eat up everything we have. So yeah, that's pretty much it. So yeah, honestly, what else is there me to say about this? Overall, the characters are really not that much mainly focused on. It's mostly just Plankton and Karen, and that's pretty much the dynamic with how their story and how Plankton was started, we became the college, ended up creating Karen. Over time, had some upgrades with the phrase and then ended up marrying him, which. Okay, and afterwards, led to this, how all this began. Because Karen wants to build a franchise, jump with all the jumps, so he doesn't need to destroy the formula over and over again, and Plankton said, fuck that, I'll just ruin it. And that's how it all began, that's how everything went out. So overall, character-wise, it's just those 2. and SpongeBob, and that's it. Nobody else does nothing in the story, and that's all I can say about that. Right, Vicky? Yep, pretty much. You see, we got it. Okay, now I'm confused. Is it really daylight savings outside? Because it's like 6 right now or something like that, and it's still like sunset, and yeah, it kind of doesn't hurt my eyes for a little bit, but it kind of still hurts a little, I guess, but I don't know. So anyways, overall, what do I think about the Plankton the movie? Well, obviously, it's much better than the Sandy Cheeks movie, but I ain't saying much, because our expectation from this to this is like slow, because we can't have another as bad as this. But what I got is this. But what about the songs? I don't give a crap about the songs. They're fine. Okay. So, anyways, I guess overall the story here is just fine. The animation is passable, and characters, mostly majority, don't do anything. And yeah, that's pretty much all I could say about it. So what are my recommendations? I would say, just if you like Plankton as your favorite character, then I think you will enjoy it. But if you're like a little disappointed with how Sandy was turning out, maybe give us a chance. Maybe this could work. If not, then don't bother. I would say, you guys, watch the leaked version. There isn't the like original, just a release one. Yep, you're gonna just watch that and just deal with it later. Okay, so I don't know if we could do that. Why? Legally, why do you think there's a reason we can't say where we got emulator ROMs? Oh yeah, Nintendo Ninjas will kill us. Exactly. So go on Twitter and just don't look it up, okay? I'll say I will not remove my community guidelines strike from this. So my rating for this is a 7 out of 10. And now, it's 9 outside. We're going to run away because I think I'm really confused outside what's going on outside, but I'm going to check later. Okay, yeah, after this day, we still don't know how it got leaked, and most likely we're never going to find out, just like what happened last time. So, I'm just going to go now. I mean, quality-wise, I think the sun is, like, blocking the view for this, camera, and this thing just almost fell. I guess so, but I don't know, it's just, are we really gonna stay right here in this table? I guess not, but I guess we'll think about it. I kind of prefer if we just film our reviews during the night or on that pill over there like we always do. I don't know, we'll think about it, so alright, we'll figure out the next review. Maybe, I guess. So, did you hear anything what Donald Duck is doing? What about UFOs taking over the world? And that ain't happening. And I'm pretty sure box office is gonna kill them. But what about that Chinese movie that we need to review? Well, we'll save that for later. Spermageddon? What the hell is that? Some movie in Norway that I found out months ago. I don't know. We'll think about it. I guess, but we're almost at 100 episodes. Could you believe that? I guess, but what are we going to review for this? I don't know. I guess we'll find out later. I guess, so. Okay, this entire thing is bugging me right now. Y'all can't see the screen. This is why we can't have nice things. Daylight savings confusing. What's the deal with them? I'm turning this camera off. Thank you all for watching this review. I'm going to sleep now. I'm going to stop right now.